So I know I talked about, you know, keeping us in the present moment. Now I'm going, and I talked about trying to avoid, you know, ruminating the past or worrying about the future. But really, now I'm going to touch on those topics themselves, Rachel. And I talk to my subjects about these questions. One, how do we stay in the present moment and establishing those practices so that we can really enjoy life better and say, oh, life is beautiful by staying in the present moment. And then I also follow up with saying, well, Rachel, if you can give some levels of advice, words of wisdom to your past selves, to your past self, what would that be? Or really that other version of yourself that lived in the past. If you can give that person some words of wisdom, some advice, or anything you'd like to say, what would that be?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I would tell that person, that younger me, like, God, just relax. Chill out, like everything's gonna be fine. I would go from A to Z, you know, and in between there's all these other letters in between that I was just, a lot of perfectionism, a lot of, just my poor son, right? I mean, he'd have a list of chores and, you know, he did 9 of them, but he didn't do that one last one. And then that would be the focus, you know? And it's like, gosh, like, but that's where I was back then. You know, I didn't know any better. I was a young mom, and, you know, you do the best you could at the time. Yeah, where I am now, it's like, gosh, just enjoy. There's so much beauty everywhere, you know, and so many things that we have, and so many wonderful people in the world, and, you know, relish your relationships and stuff like that, and your friendships, and the good in life, and the things that please you. You know, and just minimize the things that went wrong. Yeah, I think that's what I would say to myself. Just relax, have fun.
And so now, looking forward, looking ahead, is there anything that you'd like to tell your future version?
I hope you enjoyed the ride. You know, I mean, from here on out, I feel just so lucky and grateful every single day of all the goodness that's around me. I mean, you know, just stepping outside. I'm a nature person. There's so many trees here, the ocean, you know, so many hiking trails, flowers. I think maybe because of where we live, right? People are a lot of good people here. We live by the beach. Like, you know, it really is kind of that hang loose kind of, you know, surfer kind of mentality. So, I'm just enjoying it. And so wherever I'm led next, I'm just like, I hope it was a good ride, you know. I hope you enjoyed it, because it was good.
What's next for Reiki by Rachel, Be the Lotus?
You know, I think more of the same. I mean, I know that this was what I was, you know, meant to do. Just from reaction that I get from my clients, to see people, you know, really come out the other side and be so grateful that they let go of stuff that doesn't serve them anymore. And, you know, just having more clients, you know, maybe teaching more students. I mean, I do teach Reiki. Just having people experience life the way that, you know, I do and my children do, of like, you know, our happiness is our responsibility. And so if a Reiki session is going to help you, you know, let go of some of that stuff to get you to the place where you're living that life of whatever it is you want, and I can assist you, to me it's a privilege. The ripple effect, right? Like, I worked on you, and here you are putting together this YouTube, you know, video and podcast to let other people know that this is something that's available, you know, and that, you know, if it's helpful, if it's something that calls to you. So that was by me just being available to you, and us meeting, and us having this connection that we had, you know, and I treasure our relationship. You know, what if that happened? So now you're going to touch other people with this video, and then, you know, and their ripple effect, and their ripple effect. And what if the world ran that way, of just more goodness instead of the negativity and the fear and the, you know, just the, you know, the yucky stuff? Let's put more good out there.